In the spring of 2015, a silent enemy crept into the heart of Germany's democracy. It was invisible, untraceable at first, an infiltration not by soldiers, but by lines of code. Deep within the German Bundestag, the national parliament, an elite team of Russian cyber operatives was executing one of the most aggressive cyber attacks in European history. The perpetrators? The GRU's notorious hacking unit, Fancy Bear. It began with a simple email, crafted to look like an internal security alert. A Bundestag staffer received it, saw what appeared to be an official link, and clicked. In that moment, the GRU's malware took hold. Within hours, the hackers had breached the network, burrowing deep into the parliamentary system. They moved undetected, siphoning off data, mapping internal communications, and probing for classified intelligence. For weeks, the GRU roamed freely inside the Bundestag's servers. They gained access to emails, policy drafts, and confidential discussions among lawmakers. They even infiltrated accounts connected to Chancellor Angela Merkel's office, granting them an unprecedented look into Germany's leadership and decision-making processes. The scope of the breach was staggering. But the GRU had made one critical mistake. They had lingered too long. German cybersecurity officials, monitoring unusual activity in the system, finally detected the intrusion. As they traced the breach, all roads led to Moscow. The attack had all the hallmarks of Fancy Bear, the same GRU unit responsible for hacking the U.S. Democratic National Committee the year before. When the Bundestag security teams moved to contain the breach, it was already too late. The hackers had siphoned off over 16 gigabytes of confidential data, a vast trove of internal government files, potentially including classified NATO and EU intelligence. The stolen information vanished into the shadows, likely transported back to GRU headquarters in Moscow, where analysts would dissect it for strategic value. The political fallout was immediate. The German government publicly accused Russia of orchestrating the attack, prompting a diplomatic standoff. Chancellor Merkel, known for her measured approach, took an unusually strong stance, calling the attack an outrageous breach of trust, and warning that Russia's hybrid warfare was targeting Germany directly. The European Union and NATO condemned the attack, but Moscow, as always, denied everything. Despite investigations, no one was ever arrested. The GRU operatives behind the attack disappeared into the anonymity of state protection, their identities shielded by layers of deception. But their mission had been a success. They had not only exposed Germany's cyber vulnerabilities, but also demonstrated how deeply they could penetrate even the most secure Western institutions. The Bundestag hack was not just an attack on Germany. It was a warning to the entire European Union. The GRU had shown that no government, no democracy, was beyond their reach. The battlefield of modern espionage had shifted from the streets of Cold War Berlin to the networks of the digital age, where wars would be fought in silence, and the victors would be the ones who controlled the information.